Bad Chad Hiltz has spent a lifetime proving that junkyard metal can outrun a luxury budget. Yet none of his wild builds prepared fans for the late-night confession he posted this June. Sitting alone in his Nova Scotia shop, Chad opened a battered drawer and poured out fist-thick stacks of printed hate mail, admitting he'd hidden the letters and the anxiety they caused for years. He'd been terrified that showing any crack in the fearless outlaw image would finish him faster than a seized engine. The rise was legendary. Born in tiny Canning with no formal training, Chad dropped out of school, chopped his first roof at 16, and by 2019 was front and center on Discovery's Bad Chad Customs, a show that traded chrome-plated budgets for raw imagination. Viewers watched him weld license plates into fenders and turn airplane wings into spoilers. The outsider genius myth practically built itself. But the bigger the myth, the tighter the cage. Producers demanded cliffhanger storylines and impossible deadlines. Online forums picked apart every bead of his welds, calling him an unsafe sculptor. The nastiest critics bypassed technique and went straight for the jugular, mocking his intelligence, his relationship with partner Jolene McIntyre, even the way he talked. Praise turned poisonous. Hate mail volume spiked after season 2. What started as a few harsh emails became daily venom, some laced with threats. Chad's solution was brutal, simple: print, bold, lock away, then smile harder on camera. Inside, he says, every build became armor, a desperate attempt to keep the legend bulletproof. The mask finally slipped at 53. In that confession video, Chad admitted the letters were winning, draining the joy from fabrication and turning creativity into grind. He didn't ask for sympathy. He asked whether fans really needed him to be indestructible. Reaction was instant. Loyalists launched the Support Bad Chad tag, blasting cyberbullies and praising his honesty, while some longtime viewers fumed at the trolls for nearly killing the show we love. So he changed the channel literally. When pandemic delays choked TV production, Chad steered hard into YouTube, uploading unfiltered build diaries, shaky handheld Q&A, and candid talks about burnout. Subscribers surged. One fan mail opening clip cracked 80K views in a week, proof that rough-cut authenticity trumped polished television. Jolene later told followers they had turned a TV proposition into a multi-million-view digital shop, a business model with zero executive notes and 100% creative freedom. Her claim lives in live streams. Exact figures remain unverified. Where does the road lead now? Chad's new blueprint swaps broadcast contracts for community, live workshops in Canning, Patreon-only, junk-to-jewel series, and mental health check-ins next to the MIG welder. He says the legend is retired. What matters is building cars that feed the soul, not the ratings. Whether the wider car scene accepts that softer chapter is uncertain. Some critics still scoff that vulnerability is just another storyline. But fans who stuck around watched the toughest guy in the garage prove that real strength isn't riveted steel. It's admitting when the rust is eating you from the inside. And that might be Bad Chad's most radical custom yet.